GameRanx presents the 10 most dysfunctional families in video games. Before we get started, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. Maybe this video will get enough views so my real dad finally comes home from returning videotapes at Blockbuster. So let's get started with number 10. In The Binding of Isaac, you play as a small, creepy, naked child, and you're basically on the run from your psychotic mother. After Isaac's mom receives a message from the heaven and God demands a sacrifice of her son to prove her faith, Isaac flees into their scary basement and never looks back. His mother is basically one of the main antagonists of the game, and whenever she pops up, Isaac is completely in fear of her. You actually feel bad for the little guy. Number 9. The family of Moxie, Marcus, Scooter, and Ellie from Borderlands 2 is a messed up bunch. First, there's crazy Marcus, who is the planet's top guns dealer. And then there's the son, Scooter, who has a crush on his sister Ellie. Ugh. And then, of course, there's Moxie. You know about Moxie. You know what she does. Marcus and Moxie are divorced, she remarries a couple times, yada yada yada. They are a complete mess. And basically, they're all perfect candidates for a reality show or a daytime talk show where they go and talk about their problems. Number 8. The relationship between the creepy Dahlia and her even creepier daughter, Alessa, in Silent Hill is somewhat of a complex and deep one, but nonetheless really creepy and weird and spooky. The story of Silent Hill usually gets a little messy, but basically Dahlia sacrificed her daughter to revive a cult deity. It was like a sacrificial ritual that impregnated Alessa with the deity. Not a very nice mother, huh? Of course, as many of you know, Alessa survived, got more creepy, and became the catalyst for the Silent Hill story. We're only 3 families in and we got another messed up mother. Number 7. The Vangraffs from Fallout New Vegas are a ruthless family that dominates the post-apocalyptic West Coast energy weapon scene and makes it clear that they'll wipe out anybody who stands in their way. 2 of the Vangraffs' 10-sibling clan, each has a different father, Gloria Vangraff and Jean-Baptiste Cutting, keep shop in Freeside outside of New Vegas. They sell stuff from their shops and they're huge fans of killing off the competition and paying you to do it. Jean-Baptiste's cold stare is enough to send a chill down your spine, as will Gloria's complete disregard for human life. They're messed up people. Number 6. In the Skyrim expansion Dawnguard, when you first meet the vampire Serana, she's been locked underground with an Elder Scroll for at least a few eras. As a pawn in her father Lord Harkins' quest for power, she's not only been jerked back and forth between her squabbling parents, but also she has to conspire her own kin to avoid becoming a ritual sacrifice. As a daughter of Cold Harbor, she was also offered up as a sacrifice to a Daedric prince, and she had to bang him with no guarantee that she'd survive the ordeal. Talk about Molag Bal family values. Number 5. Nothing says healthy father-daughter relationship like imprisoning your offspring and forcing her to give birth to 2 sons while she's still a teenager. Alma's father not only did that, he took her 2 sons away and locked them away in a research facility to test their psychic abilities. He also did that to Alma herself during her childhood years. Father of the Year, because video games. Eventually, her revenge-happy little family goes on quite the rampage about the course of the 3 Fear games. Number 4. The Koopalings. Everybody loves the Koopalings, right? Right? These 6 siblings, who recently resurfaced in Super Mario Bros. U, are straight up menaces to society. And while early lore established them as the children of Bowser, Nintendo has since backtracked, saying that this is no longer the case. Where the hell did these holy terrors come from? Where's Mori when you need him? We need a DNA test. When did they decide as a family to take up a life of crime? Whatever the case may actually be, these orphans really have some issues to work out. Number 3. The Big Boss clan from the Metal Gear Solid series is a complicated family tree. Through a cloning program called Les Enfants Terribles, the greatest warrior in the world, Big Boss spawned a bunch of clones that are all badasses and all have a penchant for fighting each other on rooftops. Most notably, Solid Snake and Liquid Snake. While they're not exactly brothers, they're more just kind of clones of each other. Liquid insists by always calling him brother! And thanks to Big Boss and his clonings, we get one of the greatest rivalry in video game histories in the original Metal Gear Solid. From the ending of Metal Gear Solid 1 to the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4, Solid Snake and Liquid Snake love punching each other to death, and it's absolutely awesome to watch. And it's all in the name of saving the world, or nuclear weapon philanthropy, or genes, or something in your DNA, or memories, or politics. I don't know, it's Metal Gear, whatever. Number 2. I love you, you love me, we're a murdering family. Seriously, the Carters from The Vanishing of Ethan Carter definitely rank as one of the most disturbing families in all of entertainment, not just video games. The game is still relatively new, so we're not going to spoil it for you, but suffice to say, this is one group you wouldn't want to eat Thanksgiving with. The squabbles would be killer. Number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the most dysfunctional family in video games is the Mars family from Heavy Rain. Most notably, this guy, Ethan Mars. What a schmuck. Ethan is just a total dope bozo whose negligence kills his first son. After losing him in the mall, he gets hit by a car. After that, because of this terrible situations and how much of a loser he is, his wife leaves him, and then he becomes more of a deadbeat dad who basically almost loses his second son after tripping balls. He wakes up to find that his son has disappeared and captured by the origami killer, and he goes on a quest to find him, fucking up all along the way. So congratulations, Ethan Mars. Not only are you worse than my biological father, but you're also one of the worst dads in video game history. So guys, that was the 10 most dysfunctional families in video games. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Let us know if you can think of any dysfunctional families. Who out there really grinds your gears? Shitty mothers, crappy dads, dumb daughters, bad brothers? Let us know. As always, like I said earlier, liking and subscribing definitely helps us out, and if you're new to this channel, welcome, and if you've subscribed already and been watching us for a while, we love you, and we'll see you next time.